Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just going to touch base real quick. I don't have time to, screenshot all these emails and stuff. So, after talking with the FBI and working my way with the justice system in Delaware, it's all broken. We all know that. I wanted to basically read the email that I sent to everyone that is supporting the Child Victims Act, HB 75. I included board members from my school district, the superintendent, and my UNISERV director and my note taker. And then I also put, and you can look on HB 75 on the website, or I could put the link. But not only did I put the people, that are supporting this bill, which, is appreciative, but I also put some other representatives on there as well that I thought would take a stand, but or get back to me. And none of them have. I don't know. Maybe they're on vacation, right? Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read these emails to the senators and representatives. That was the direction that I was given. So, and at some point, I'll put this on my Substack and I can screenshot these emails. And I had one representative get back to me. One. And the AG office, of course. But that turned into a hot mess, too. It says, "Good morning. I hope your summers are going well. I'm writing to share the ongoing hostile work environment I'm experiencing at the Indian River School District, which I believe is a direct result of my advocacy as a child advocate in support of HB 75, the Child Victims Act. It's disheartening to see that no media outlets are reporting on this, which I can only assume is due to the influence of those who would rather suppress such information, and I think we know who they are. On April 29th, 2025, I met with external contacts accompanied by my note taker, Kim Elliott, for public policy, to discuss my ongoing complaints of a hostile work environment, which have been consistently dismissed in Delaware. Within 2 hours of this meeting, my school district filed additional complaints against me. These complaints were initiated by the same principal from North Georgetown Elementary who was involved in a similar situation 2 years prior. I have been on 3 paid personal leaves the last 3 years. This principal was also used by the senator 2 years ago to misrepresent my statements, and you can see that on my first whistleblower event. These misrepresented words were part of a political post exchange involving the senator. And I have documentation, and I was also interrogated at my job on the same day in September of 2022 without any representation regarding this post exchange. The senator even viewed my LinkedIn account. I shared this post exchange with my superintendent, Jay Owens, with a union representative present, and the superintendent's reaction was visibly shocked. The assistant superintendent, Karen Blanchard, handled most of the conversation. I informed them both that I would consider their actions regarding the post in prayer, as it should have been reported to the appropriate authorities, which did not occur. A website link for the senator and my former principal from North Georgetown Elementary is available. Somehow she got promoted to be on the STEM board, but never had any concern for my STEM program. I'm also the educator who organized and ran our first Sussex County STEM Alliance for Girls in Sussex County. The link below is where you can see the senator and her as leaders on the STEM Alliance. And if you go to the homepage, it's Sussex County STEM Alliance and click leaders. That's also on my first whistleblower event. Detective Dustin Yenser from DSP, who attended the April 29th meeting with the agent from the FBI, he appeared noticeably uncomfortable and unprofessional with a special agent taking my report. This report was intended to investigate public corruption, but I suspect that Dustin's close ties with the senator, whom I believe has orchestrated my harassment, are hindering the investigation's progress. I've since been informed by the agency that the outside contact has not returned to work, and I've been advised to report the corruption through alternative channels. The agency also made it clear that if no action is taken, I should inform all of you, including the senator responsible for my harassment. While we are taught to love our enemies, this individual is not receptive, and I find myself unable to even pray for him. When politicians dictate the environment of our workplaces, fear becomes prevalent. I, however, refuse to be intimidated. The senator should be ashamed. I deserve my STEM job back and my name to be cleared. I've just posted a short video clip to my Substack, which you can view here, and you guys have seen that if you've been following me. 5 of you already have a copy of the letter of reprimand I received from my school district, June 30th, which was by the assistant superintendent who slandered my character and deemed me unprofessional in her last formal letter before resigning that same evening. And I was up at Legislative Hall. Is there no concern that an educator who advocates for sexually abused children is being put through such torment? This should be a significant red flag. The assistant superintendent also labeled me a conspiracy theorist after I spoke to the media about the bill. Furthermore, she had the new principal circulate my leave on the email server to assassinate my character and eliminate the engineering program I brought to the district. This former principal just resigned too. The assistant principal who called crisis on me the night I went to share the injustice of being labeled a conspiracy theorist has resigned as well. For those of you who have my letter by the district, please feel free to share it with anyone who genuinely cares. If anyone else would like to see these letters, please email me. I have nothing to hide. Our children in the state should be our utmost priority, not a comedy for a government. And no politician or government official should be above the law. If anyone can offer help or suggestions, please let me know. Educators should be free to advocate without fear of harassment and hostile work environments. I included my head superintendent here as well, as he is going to try and move me to another building on Thursday and give me reprimand in my personnel file. Maybe at some point we will all be on my and the children's side. Mr. Hoffman, my UNICERT for Delaware, is on here as well. He has had my back from day one with a disciplinary, but the union does not handle hostile work environments. I also have my note taker, Kim Elliott, on this email chain, and Mr. Peden on the Indian River School District School Board, as he's the only board member that would even give me a response. Kim, if you would like to add anything, feel free. Can somebody help out an educator and child advocate? Get down to the bottom of this. I do not care who knows my personnel issues if it has to deal with protecting our children. And I do not care what party we affiliate with. We should all be for the children. And there are too many good men doing nothing. It makes sense, though, as the number one child exploiter are the fathers in our own backyards. Stop protecting your buddies. I've had other resigned board members and members from other districts reach out to me and tell me to persevere. So something is being hidden here in this state. Let's go. You may share this email with anyone that truly cares for our children. I need some help, and I'm praying heaven comes to earth. Respectfully submitted, Wendy Mears. I sent that email, and then another person reminded me that I needed to make sure I included what just happened through the other interrogations that were put upon me and the other complaints besides the former principal. So I said to them, dear representatives and senators, I want to bring another critical point to your attention regarding the double standards I've observed. 2 colleagues, 2 educators that worked with me in my school have publicly advocated against ICE, the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, presence in our schools. These are the same colleagues who conspired against me and were associated with the principle used by the politician. Despite their public advocacy and their alleged actions against me, nothing's happened to them. They have not been put on a leave or reprimanded. In contrast, I've been persecuted for advocating for sexually abused children. This presents a clear double standard. We swiftly passed legislation concerning ICE, yet HB 75, which aims to provide justice for survivors, has not received the same urgent attention. Respectfully, Wendy Mears. So I got the responses back from the AG office, and I'm working my rounds still in the justice system. Nothing but roadblocks. And one representative was able to get back to me. Where I'm at now, this morning or yesterday, I did send them what did I send them? Oh, I sent them my whistleblower event. So I'm inviting our public officials to this whistleblower event as well. Let me find that. And, I apologize, but I think this is better for you to hear it from me than reading in your eyeballs, getting computerized on a screen. So here it is. And this is the last one. I said, good afternoon. I wanted everyone to know that I've come to roadblock after roadblock with our justice system, from the police departments to public integrity, public trust, and the FBI. And now no one looking into the corruption of a senator in the General Assembly just blows my mind. I assume it makes sense that my school district continues to get away with a hostile work environment if we're allowing it, and they are all protected. Does anyone have any kind of suggestion to help an educator and child sexual abuse advocate for HB 75 that continues to be in a hostile work environment? Does anyone want to rise up? Attorneys are a part of this too, so what does a civilian do? I will continue to be led by my faith. I am sending you all the link to my Delaware whistleblower event, and I hope you all can RSVP on the Google form and attend. You are all invited. Not only this year did the assistant superintendent, Karen Blanchard, who slandered my character and made me out as unprofessional, resign and label me a conspiracy theorist this year, the last night of legislative session, so did two other principals involved. And just found out yesterday, so did the principal, Miss Sarah Green, and she's listed in my whistleblower event, which is whistleblower protected. She was also used by the senator the last few years to come against me. And then again after meeting with the FBI. So everybody is falling off. You cannot make this evil up. What is being hidden in Delaware? Trump, along with some other outside agencies, have emailed me. Um, and he has all my information. And I'm going to be giving him this information as well. I mean, I don't know what's going on in this world, but I just continue to pass the information and, have faith. The last thing I said to them was, our kids should be everyone's business. I was just trying to give Delaware a chance. Big mistake. I hope to hear from some of you, and you may share this flyer with the whole legislative body. And Senator Pettyjohn, I cannot pray for you anymore. Respectfully, Wendy Mears. So, those are the emails. At some point, I'll have time to screenshot. I've had one representative get back to me and the AG office, but nothing but roadblocks. Be blessed. Pray for my strength, and I hope to see some of you at my whistleblower event October 4th, right in my front yard, 6 to 8. If you want to donate anything, it is going to help with porta potties in the tent. I would appreciate it. Just go on my Wendy's story link, and there's a Venmo there. God bless, and have a great day. I'm going to continue to fight for our kids.